Ezekiel chapter 21. The sword of I am. And the word of I am came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face towards Jerusalem, and drop thy word towards the holy places, and prophesy against the land of Israel, and say to the land of Israel, Thus saith the Most High, Behold, I am against thee, and will draw forth my sword out of his sheath, and will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked. Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all flesh, from the south to the north, that all flesh may know that I, the Most High, have drawn forth my sword out of his sheath. It shall not return any more. Sigh therefore, thou son of man, with the breaking of thy loins, and with bitterness sigh before their eyes. And it shall be, when they shall say unto thee, Wherefore seest thou, that thou shalt answer, For the tidings, because it cometh, and every heart shall melt, and all hands shall be feeble, and every spirit shall be faint, and all knees shall be weak as water. Behold, it cometh, and shall be brought to pass, saith the Most High Power. Again, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Most High, Say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make myrrh? It contemneth the rod of my son, as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemn even the rod? It shall be no more, saith the Most High Power. Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thine hands together, and let the sword be doubled the third time, the sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which entereth into their privy members. I have set the point of the sword against all their gates, that their heart may faint, and their ruins be multiplied. Ah, it is made bright, it is wrapped up for the slaughter. Go thee one way or other, either on the right hand or the left. Whithersoever thy face is set, I will also smite my hands together, and will cause my fury to rest. I, the Most High, have said it. Now before I continue, there is power in the clapping of hands, you know what I'm saying, from the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, the righteous Israelites. Because as you read here, that the Most High told Ezekiel in chapter 21, verse 14, Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thine hands together, and let the sword be doubled the third time, the sword of the slain. And then in verse 17, the Most High says, I will also smite my hands together, and will cause my fury to rest. I, the Most High, have said it. So there's power in the clapping of hands by the righteous. You know what I'm saying? Giving praise, clapping your hands. There's power in that. Remember that, Israel. Remember. The sword of Babylon's king, the word of I am, came unto me again, saying, Also, thou son of man, appoint thee 2 ways, that the sword of the king of Babylon may come. Both twain shall come forth out of one land, and choose thou a place. Choose it at the head of the way to the city. Appoint a way, that the sword may come to Rabbath of the Ammonites, and to Judah and Jerusalem be defenced. For the king of Babylon stood at the parting of the way, at the head of the 2 ways, to use divination. He made his arrows bright. He consulted with images. He looked in the liver. As his right hand was the divination for Jerusalem, to appoint captains, to open the mouth in the slaughter, to lift up the voice with shouting, to appoint battering rams against the gates, to cast a mount, and to build a fort. And it shall be unto them as a false divination in their sight, to them that have sworn oaths. But he will call to remembrance the iniquity, that they may be taken. Therefore, thus saith the Most High Power, because ye have made your iniquity to be remembered, and that your transgressions are discovered, so that in all your doings your sins do appear, because I say that ye are come to remembrance, ye shall be taken with the hand. And thou, profane, wicked prince of Israel, whose day is come when iniquity shall have an end, thus saith the Most High Power, remove the diadem, and take off the crown. This shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low, and abase him that is high. I will overturn it, and it shall be no more, until he come whose right it is, and I will give it him. A prophecy against the Ammonites. And thou, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Most High Power concerning the Ammonites, and concerning their reproach. Even say thou, the sword is drawn, for the slaughter it is furbished, to consume because of the glittering. Whilst they see vanity unto thee, whilst they devise a lie unto thee, to bring thee upon the necks of them that are slain, of the wicked, whose day is come, when their iniquity shall have an end. Shall I cause it to return into his sheath? I will judge thee in the place where thou wast created, in the land of thy nativity, and I will pour out my indignation upon thee. I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath, and deliver thee into the hand of the brutish men, and skillful to destroy. Thou shalt be for fuel to the fire. Thy blood shall be in the midst of the land. Thou shalt be no more remembered, for I, the Most High, have spoken it. All praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Father, I am that I am, and for the Son of Man, the Messiah, to finally come and save the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You are loved. Your sacrifice, it was not done in vain at all. Well, for me anyway, your sacrifice was not done in vain. And I will continue to push hard to get this message out, to read, to try to do everything that I can in my power to get this word into the ears of the righteous Israelite brothers and sisters out there. All praise. Shalom. Amen.